Hey guys, BioLizard1 here, and today I'm gonna bring you a Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle against MediaCriggz, also known as Isaac Helsch, a very good friend of mine. He's the guy who made my layouts and also a YouTube background that I'm not using yet, but I will use it in the future. And yeah, he's a very good friend of mine. He's done all of my artwork. You can say he's my graphics designer. If you want to check him out and want to check out his masterpieces, then be sure to follow the link in the video description below. It will lead to his YouTube channel, but I will also leave some other links to his Divine Art page and stuff. But we had an overused battle. I must say he doesn't battle very often, but I said, yeah, why don't you have a battle against me so we can post this battle as a promotion video for all the work you've done for my channel, and yeah, so people will check you out. So he's gonna he's gonna battle with Gliscor as his lead. He's probably going to set up some stealth rocks, and he's probably not carrying Toxic Orb and Protect, and therefore he didn't go for a Protect first turn to scout out my moves. Also, I must say it has been a couple of years since MediaCriggz had a battle, so his battle skills are a bit rusty, but like I said, this video is merely a promotion video for his channel, for his work, and I really want to thank him for it. Anyway, Gliscor is down due to a Hydro Pump. He's gonna switch out into his Thunderous. That is obviously not a good matchup against my Rotom Wash, so I'm gonna switch out into my Tyranitar. He's gonna go for a Nasty Plot, and things are gonna get nasty right here. I thought he was going to go for a Live Orbed Thunderbolt, which would do a good amount of damage to my Tyranitar, even though my Tyranitar is careful with his nature. But he's just gonna go for an Hammer Arm, and this Thunderous is actually mixed, a set you don't see that often these days, especially not when you take into account that he has Nasty Plot. So that's a nice move actually to go for. It kinda caught me off guard, and it paid off because it finished off my T-Tar. I'm gonna switch off into my Terrakion right now. Terrakion is going to outspeed him because I'm just bluffing the Choice Scarf right here, but he's actually Choice Banded. He's gonna switch out into Vaporeon, predicting me to be Choice Scarfed and thinking that a close combat or Stone Edge wouldn't be able to do 50% of damage. But it's actually going to do a lot of damage because it's Choice Banded, and Stone Edge is going to be Stab, so that's actually great. As you can see right here, he's gonna get some recovery with some leftovers, but that's not going to be enough to dodge my next Stone Edge. He really has to rely on the miss here, but that's not going to happen. If you really want something to hit, then it's gonna hit anyway. So that's a dead Vaporeon, and things are looking great for me after a couple of turns in this match. He's gonna switch out into Terrakion. I'm pretty sure that Stone Edge isn't going to be a one-hit KO, so I'm just gonna switch into my Hippowdon. Hippowdon, being impish nature and being a perfectly fine defensive wall overall, is going to take that like a monster. I think this guy is probably Choice Scarfed, therefore he felt confident for going for the Earthquake. He's gonna switch out right now, and he's gonna switch out into Hexerus. I'm just gonna go to set up my Stealth Rocks because he still has that Infernape and Thunderous out on the field, which both take a decent amount of hit points damage due to my Stealth Rocks. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have up my rocks, he switched out into Hexerus, and I'm thinking, what in heaven's name can Hexerus do against me? Because Hexerus is one of the many physical attackers he has on his team, so I'm not really sure what he can do. But then I see that he reveals Draco Meteor, and this Hexerus is actually a mixed attacker, and that completely caught me off guard. Because Hexerus special attack stat is actually pretty decent as well, and yeah, they use mixed Flygons in the UU tier packed with Draco Meteor, so why not try out that Hexerus? Why don't try out the mixed Hexerus? And it kind of worked out, so that was actually a very nice play on his part. He's going to withdraw his Hexerus right now, and he's going to switch out into his Thunderous. Now I'm going to look for an answer because I'm not sure what this Thunderous is going to go for. He has both physical and special moves, and I'm really fearing the Hidden Power Ice right here. So I'm just going to go into my Rotom Wash, predicting him to either go for a Hidden Power Ice or a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt. But he's actually going to go for a Hammer Arm again. So he's kind of mind playing me right now. But luckily for me, he has Life Orb, and Sandstorm are both going to rack up damage at a point where I'm pretty confident that my Volt Switch is going to be able to finish him off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, kind of knowing that he's at an amount of hit points where he's going to be finished off, and I'm going to be able to switch out into another Pokemon of my team. So I'm gonna switch back into Terrakion because it's basically the Pokemon he has already seen. It's no real secret for him. And he's gonna switch into Hexorus, and here I kind of forgot about the Life Orb on Hexorus, and I thought it would be Choice Scarfed in any way. So I didn't want to take any risk, and I'm just gonna switch out my Terrakion. So it's kind of bad for me because I wasn't really paying attention at this point of the match. But I'm gonna switch out into my Hippowdon. Hippowdon being nearly dead, so I'm just going to sacrifice him as a Death Powder and see if he's Choice Banded or Life Orbed or Choice Scarfed. And I see that he gets some recoil damage, so now I'm pretty confident that my Terrakion is going to outspeed this Hexorus. So I'm just gonna switch into it, and I'm pretty confident that a Choice Banded close combat, being stab and all, at that amount of hit points is going to take out Hexorus. So that's what I'm going to proceed doing. I'm going to finish off Hexorus, and the only Pokemon he has left on his team are Infernape and Terrakion. Now, Infernape and Terrakion are as fast as my own Terrakion, and my own Terrakion is Adamant Nature, so I really don't want to take the risk of him outspeeding me and finishing me off with a close combat. So I'm gonna switch out into my Latias, knowing that he's going to resist the incoming close combat. So that's what's gonna happen. He's gonna close combat as I predicted, and close combat is actually going to do more than I predicted. It's actually going to do 50% of damage, so that kind of proves what kind of a powerhouse this Infernape is. And since I don't see any Life Orb damage, I'm kind of thinking that this Infernape might have a Choice Band, seeing how much damage that close combat did. I'm just gonna go for a Surf. My Latias is Choice Specs, so I'm pretty confident that it's going to finish him off. If he switches out into his last Pokemon, Terrakion, I'm pretty sure it's not going to finish him off because he's Part Rock, and in Sandstorm his special defense will be boosted by 1 stage. So I'm pretty sure that 1 Surf is not going to be able to finish him off. But I'm just going to go for it. I'm at 4 Pokemon at this point, so I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be able to switch into another one after my Latias is being revenge killed and finish him off for the game, even if my Surf fails to kill him. So like I predicted, Surf is not going to be enough to finish him off. He has X-Scissor, which is a perfectly good move for coverage on Terrakion. So he's going to finish me off, and I'm going to be able to switch out into my Rotom Wash, and Volt Switch is going to be able to revenge kill him. So that was a good game here. MediaCriggz, also known as Isaac Helsch, not sure how you want to call him. I'm just calling him Isaac. Like I said, he made all of my graphics. He made my thumbnails, my battle layouts. He made a new YouTube background, which I'm not using yet, as I said. His link to his Divine Art page and to his YouTube channel will be in the video description below. If you don't know him, please check him out. He's 1, an amazing guy, and 2, his work is just fabulous. So yeah, be sure to check him out. As you guys know, from this new season I'm doing a most valuable Pokemon of the battle. So what you basically have to do is vote for your MVP of this battle of my team. In my opinion, Rotom Wash was the most valuable Pokemon. Just leave your Pokemon that you thought was MVP of this match into the video description below, and I will give away that Pokemon that you have chosen to one of the people who commented to this video. I will contact you through PM, so be sure to check out your personal messages on YouTube as well. So that was the battle for today. I hope you enjoyed. This was BioLizard1. See you in the next upload. Bye guys.